One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Bearcats will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Arizona's offense will go to work first. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute.
There he goes. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Makes the catch. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. And the Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Here's a heat. Makes the grab on the left. Got room at the 35. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Cincinnati's offense will have its first possession of the game. Jones wants to throw it. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Catch in the middle. It's Allen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. That's reeled in. It's Pryor. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Off-play action on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got a man. It's Hudson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Unloads it left. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Arizona.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they...
Oh, he's got some space. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Making side adjustments here. Jones to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Allen. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, we've seen this a couple of times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center.
It's a running room. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Allen. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days of Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang, this has not been a blowout today in Aloha Stadium. They are up by 7 over Boise State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Caught behind the line. It's Olsen. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Arizona going back to work with another 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Takes the easy one to the back. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Arizona runs out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Jones wants to throw it. Puts it out of the air. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Caught. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. That last completion sets him up on second down. They'll give it to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And that is just an attitude run. Running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. Finds his man. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here comes the offense on first down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it in the middle, it's Burnett. Jumped on top of the pile.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Swings it out to the flat. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Hudson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Jones to throw. The sure hands, it's Pryor. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Caldwell. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. No good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots?
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Now facing a third and long. Jones wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Pryor. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's taking the shot. He's got it. Touchdown Bearcats! And that one will give them the lead.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to NC State. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Leaves it with the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
The Wildcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burnett. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Extra point here will tie the game.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Here's the handoff. Got a little space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Jones to throw. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'll run play action. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And as they come to the line here, they're passing on a surefire field goal attempt. They'd better pay it off with 6. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. And the Wildcats backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Hudson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Hunter. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. To the air, it's Fafita. Makes the grab. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another first down.
We talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. The give to the tailback. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds his tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hunter. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Fafita. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Barmore. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long. A step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, Gary.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive,
turning it on.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Fires to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They've been running it, but now the pass. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Bearcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Bearcats!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And there was a little pressure involved on that last extra point, but he put it through. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To throw, it's Fafita. Quarterback on the move, still looking.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Arizona comes out with another first down. They'll try the run. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. And what a break to get that football back at this juncture. That would have been catastrophe. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Not much time left, but the offense has a shot to end this one in regulation. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Burnett. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up. Maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Jones wants to throw it. This time he's got his man. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wants to pass, the clock an enemy. Got it in the middle, it's Jennings. Stopped just inside the 25, will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Allen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Bearcats will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably. Maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. Back to throw, it's Fafita. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Third down here in overtime and some work to do. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Puts it right down the boulevard, no sign of nerves, and we'll go to another overtime.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Now first down here in the second overtime. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Breaks into the open. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Jones to throw. Works the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Power football with the run. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, you played this whole game back and forth into overtime. Now you got a chance to set the tone, run the football in overtime, and be a little physical.
And if you can run the ball and not put it in jeopardy by throwing passes, that's a great way to finish the deal. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Touchdown, Cincinnati! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
The snap sets up the throw. They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hands it off. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. is one deep. Oh,
Let's
they
go.
break it off. What
Get
a
him out of
huge
here.
defensive play in overtime. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here. We're bouncing around. We're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, Dan.
Great. Yeah, right. If you know